you're working, back it up. Bend it, back it up. But when you're working, back it, back it, back it.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is Waifu Views, your favorite female blur-led podcast, giving you everything fandom with the side of waifu. I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam, and I'm here once again with my favorite beautiful waifus.
Hello all, it is Issa Morgan on Facebook. Everywhere else, it will be Sunkiss_waifu. That's TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and that thing formerly known as Twitter.
And I am Honey Shar. I go by A Shar of Honey. You can find me at A Shar of Honey on all platforms. A Shar of Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter.
Every time.
And if you have not noticed, we have a special guest here. Since today is Wednesday was actually our WaifuVersary. We celebrated 1 year, but a lot of us had other things to do. Two of us were even guests on the Blurred Cartels Round Table, so be sure to go check that episode out because it was really interesting. But we have none other than the amazing Spider Cam, which, if you do not know, is the reason why you have a Waifu Views today. So we wanted to bring him on. So if in our beginning shows you would hear us talk about the ghost in the back, that was the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Amazing Spider Cam. So please introduce yourself, tell everybody where they can find you, and we'll get into it.
What's up, ladies? Amazing Spider Cam here, aka the villain of the Blurred Cartel. Follows on most social media platforms: Facebook, IG, YouTube, and TikTok, and Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So I'm here. I appreciate the invite. Be on here again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right?
It's been a while. So today, basically, like we're not gonna do a whole lot of anime talk today. I know y'all may be bummed, but we really just wanted to highlight this show and where we've come from, where we're planning on going forward in the future, and all of that jazz. Like I mentioned before, we would not be here if it wasn't for Amazing Spider Cam himself. He reached out to us about starting a female blurred-led podcast, and these we made the cut. I guess we were the select waifus, and now we are a year in. And before we start looking at different clips from our previous episodes, I want to ask everybody, like, where was everyone's head at when we signed up to do this? Like when Cam approached you about doing this, were you hesitant? Were you like, oh, I'm here for it, let's do it? And leading up to the very first episode, were you like nervous? How did you feel?
Oh, wait. So I'll start. It was, I was a little hesitant because I didn't know nobody. I mean, I knew of Shar, I didn't know Ebony. So he was like, hey, you want to do a podcast? I was like, sure, but who's going to be on it? I didn't know y'all, but we just happened to click, and it's been history in the making. I'm glad I went with it.
What about you, Shar?
I said no. I said no many times.
I didn't even know that.
I did. Because I'm just not like in the forefront person all the time. So it's mostly my introverted nature. But, you know, he said the other girls that he had on there, and I felt like it would be a good fit. And it was. So I did it.
Yo, that's crazy. I did not know that you said no. That's so funny. So for me, I was hesitant at first too, and then I wasn't, because the people that knew me in the blurred community, knew me from a couple years prior. So I hadn't really been in the groups. I hadn't done any podcasts in a while, anything like that. So I was like, I don't know. The blurred space can be messy. I don't want to have to cuss nobody out. And just as like a strong, dominant woman, I was like, are we going to get along? How is this going to work? And so I've known who Shar was for years in the groups and stuff like that, but we didn't have a personal relationship. We were friends on Facebook, and that was about it. I think I saw Sunkissed Waifu on a show prior to, but I didn't know who you were either. So for us to kind of come in and just be like, yeah, let's try this and see how it works. If somebody would have told me that day that we would be like a year in, I don't know if I would have believed it when I said yes. Like I had hopes, obviously, that we would be great, but I was like, how is that gonna go? Are you gonna help us with the topics? Are we coming up with our own? Like what? How is this gonna go? So it worked itself out, obviously, because we're here a year later. And Cam, how did you feel when you had made the decision that you wanted a woman, a podcast led by women? Were you nervous about doing that? Because I know that you've had something like that before, Waifu Views. Were you nervous about doing it again? Were you confident in the ladies that you had asked? Were there other people that you asked that were like, no, and we were your backups? You can tell us. We already know you're a villain, so we won't hold it against you.
Right?
No really backup. It's just throwing darts at the board and hoping it stick. Pretty much. Just like not really knowing y'all didn't have no chemistry, stuff like that. So hope y'all blend and mesh well and play off each other and can come up with shows and content and stuff like that and grow your own fan base for yourselves. So I mean, I think it worked out. Right?
It did.
Because again, here we are a year later.
Right. And we've become.
You gotta take a chance.
Yep. I'm glad you did because I think all of us have mentioned on the show previously, or if we haven't mentioned it on the show, we've definitely had the conversation behind closed doors, like backstage and stuff, on how some of us had people that we were cool with in the blurred community, but not necessarily friends. Like, Shar talks a lot about how she has Lala, which is Coco from Honey and Coco and stuff like that. I knew a handful of people. You knew a handful of people on the shows. But when it came to actually being able to call them friends, that was a little bit more limited. At least for me, like I was like, fuck them hoes. I'm just here. And I'm just being real. I was like, I don't like none of y'all. But then we were able to grow a friendship. Like there are days that after doing an hour-long show, we are backstage talking for another 2.5 hours, 3 hours, like doing makeup, taking calls, eating, talking shit. We have like multiple group chats. We play Mogo together. We're seeing each other at cons. We're like, we need to do this video at a con. Like we're trying to meet up for concerts and stuff. So I'm glad that this was the group because I feel extremely close to y'all. I consider y'all my friends, like bestie level friends. And I love chatting with y'all. I love getting on y'all nerves. I love sending y'all voice notes that y'all have to sit and listen to, though y'all hate getting voice notes. Like I love all of that. So I want us to watch our very first episode.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm not even going to say anything about it. I'm just going to play it.
Yeah, let's just get into it.
I was like, I could give y'all an intro, but I'm not going to. I need to back it up just a smidge. Okay.
Jesus.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm ready.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody's there. Let me know if you can't hear it for whatever reason. We should be able to hear it though. Hey everybody, welcome to Waifu Views, the podcast where you'll get all your fandom needs with a side. So I'm Ash. I'm also known as Ebony Moonbeam, and I'm here with lovely ladies.
I don't know if I'm frozen or not, but I am Charlotte Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter.
I love that. Aisha Morgan, happy to be here.
So before we get into the great show that we have for you guys, we first want to thank you for choosing us to spend time with us today on the last fun day of your before your work week. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share to all of our pages on the Blurred Cartel: Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch. And you can also watch this show on Blurred Official on YouTube and also at blurred.com. After the show, we will also give all our personal social outlets so you can follow us there. So one thing I can say is the internet, honey. My internet connection was not it. Into our anime was not it. I know we all have a few things to get off our chests about this show. The ladies and I chose the anime Uncle from Another World. It is a Netflix original. So that was a lie, everybody. We did not choose that. That anime was forced upon us. So the Amazing Spider-Man. The show follows
this Negro right here.
It was forced upon us. Well, I think we were all excited about it at first, and then after watching it, we were like, he claims that he spent this time in another world. Now that sounds like a really interesting concept, but I think the ladies have a couple of things to tell you about this anime.
Shar, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. So starting off, I'll start off with my pros. Okay. It was funny. There was a good amount of comedy in it. There was an okay amount of like folklore, like action kind of thing going on. Overall, I would say it was a good, kind of well-rounded anime, but it was a little slow on the everything. It was just kind of hard to get through. I fell asleep a few times. I woke up, missed a couple of episodes, and I still knew what was going on. That's my only like real gripe with it. Other than that, though, I thought that the premise and the story was really good. Just the concept of it. I love his addiction to Sega Genesis because I too have an addiction to all things that is like, that's what I started with really. So that's my, too. So I did appreciate that little tidbit.
My setup looks so different
overall,
now.
I enjoyed it. I can say I really did not.
I've switched rooms.
I mean, I'm hoping if there's like a season 2 or anything, but like the ending kind of left me like wanting something more.
And I think Shar moved hers around. She's in a different part of her room now.
Pros and cons, but overall, I liked it enough.
Shout out to Daquan. He's been here since day one.
So I'm glad you liked it enough. It was hard for me to get into, like you said. It's a slow burn start, and like you said, the folklore is cool. Calling him an orc the whole thing, that was just like, wait, what? Where does this come from? That's the part that confused me. And
it was giving racism, but I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's what it was really giving. But after rewatching this episode, I realized that I say a lot. It's giving racism because I said that about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer during Christmas too.
I don't know. You and Shar, I couldn't. Because he seems like oblivious to the stuff he does. That's what kills me. It's so obvious, but you can't see it. Other than that, like I may have fallen asleep a little bit. I did try and push through. Shar said I did laugh some, but it was a little all over the place.
So I know I went into like a really long spiel. I agree with all of the points that you ladies made. We also talked about.
Like you when it's cosplay, but it's like you can be, gatekeeping happens across the board.
Oh, that was the gate. We talked about gatekeeping that day, which we should really talk about if we feel like that's changed in a year, which we know it hasn't. But we talked about gatekeeping that day and the different ways that we have experienced gatekeeping. Aisha, you talked about gatekeeping a lot in gaming. Shar mentioned like the cosplay and stuff like that. We all talked about being quizzed and whatnot. So that was honestly our topic was really good that day. And then we did the Lilo and Stitch cast, which I'm not gonna play because we just don't need to. I never even saw did the live action ever come out? Because I didn't see it.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
think it did.
Oh, it did?
Look, we just was like, forget it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were like super excited. And I know after all that controversy, we were like, meh.
Exactly. You and your man.
So before we go into another video, like, what did we think about that very first episode?
Everything just
No, go. Okay, well, see, most people don't know this, but like after each episode, we would have like a meeting with Cam, and he would tell us like what we could improve on, what we did right. Not every episode got praise outside of I'm glad y'all stayed under an hour, and there was a lot of you need to let the other ladies talk more. I was told I talk too damn much, basically, which is still very much the case sometimes. But there's a balance and stuff. For whatever reason, it seems like we aired earlier or something. Like, doesn't it look like it was during the day for whatever reason? It didn't look dark in there, or maybe I was just tripping. I don't know. Maybe my room was bright.
Yeah, remember, I'm 3 hours behind, so it's always gonna look lighter over here.
Right.
Yeah, but even in my room, it looked like it was daytime. Oh. So I don't know what that was about because there's definitely 8:40 here. So, but one of the other episodes, because I'm gonna go through some of the basic, like not basic, that's a weird term. One of the regular things, because we started off with we always did a review. We always did at least 1 to 2 topics outside of the review. Now, sometimes we'll just do a review. Sometimes we'll play a game and stuff. And so one of the things that we did was we talked about our guilty pleasures on our second episode. Okay. We also did Darwin's Game, which we all loved. I think that was our highest rated anime review that day, don't you think?
It was dope.
I think that was our highest rated one. And this was us getting ready to talk about our merch. We mentioned that. For you to completely switch up and then the tone's different. Anime merch. Merch. Are you on the anime merch today?
I'm not wearing it. I have it right here though.
Oh, you got a little bit on. Okay, so the anime merch is definitely a guilty pleasure for me. Anime is a good for me. I watch it. I binge when I can and all of that fun stuff. But when it comes to anime merch, I will spend all of my money, and I am ashamed. But then I'm not ashamed because it's something that I love. It's something that I love. Like, you know, people in the fandom collect some of the craziest things. Like some things that are cool, and then some things that are just kind of flat out weird to other people. But merch, it's everything. I love that. It's the one thing that I really do like about anime becoming more mainstream, because we're getting more merch. Right. We're getting more t-shirts, we're getting more hats, like we're getting all different types of stuff. Now you can go into Walmart and find anime t-shirts, and actually really good ones at that. You can go into Target. Target has a whole section of graphic tees. I'm 30 years old. They had like just character for it, but everything from Flex.
Okay, like on my wall, I got my pops up here. I got my comics and manga right there. I collect plushies. I collect shirts. I make bonnets, so I collect them for myself.
Still waiting on the bonnet.
Which I'm gonna be getting. Right, still waiting on the bonnet.
Plushies. I got pillows. I got
not the Kakashi pillow.
I got Kakashi. I got this from Sly Family. This is Anya.
Oh,
I got
That's
so many
cute.
plushies of Pokemon. I got at least
Aw.
like 20, like of different sizes. I got onesies. And yeah,
Oh,
I got a lot of stuff. Like I just
Shar, how do you think you have more how much merch do you think you've accumulated since then in a year? Have you gotten a lot more
At
merch
least,
since then?
at least double.
At least double?
Gotta
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what. So Aisha was at the beginning of her merch journey right here.
like, whatever.
Oh, I have to up my merch game now.
She
I
literally
did.
said that.
I did.
I'm trying to grow my pop collection. I got like 3 Kakashis up here right now. Of different ones. I don't know my
How
problem
many
is.
Kakashis do you have now? Are you still at the 3, or have you added to the Kakashi game?
I think I have 5 now.
Oh, hey, I'm here for it.
Are they at least different Kakashis?
Of
Are
course.
they all different?
Yeah, they're all different.
You see, it's time for you to get the Kakashi voice actor to sign a couple of those.
I might. I
Ooh.
might.
It's time.
Yeah,
What do you? Oh, I was about to say, where is it? Ooh.
Still in the box. I have not set her up yet. I'm scared to take her out. So she's still in the box, as much as I love her. And then recently I just picked
Did she
up
make it out of the
a
box?
few- No, she is still in the box.
That's
She's
cute.
still in the box. I don't have anywhere to put her, especially since I switched rooms.
Love
Like,
it.
yeah.
And then of course the t-shirts. But I definitely plan on upping the merch.
So, H, how much
Yeah.
merch have you accumulated since then? You think
More shirts, plushies,
more shirts?
Keychains. Oh, and I got a couple of pictures. So what happened was I went to LA Comic-Con and lost my mind.
Yep.
And then had to Uber back with all of it.
Oh, that's
Shout
the
out to Otis for
worst.
helping though.
Right. Otis constantly comes in right on time when it comes to helping someone that has too much shit in their hands, like at a con. Like I said before, he saved my life at DreamCon, because if it wasn't for him in that booth, I would have been struggling. And what's funny is that you say now that you went to LA Comic-Con and you lost your mind. And we did an episode where we were talking about like what you should have and prep for when it came to cons. And that was one of the things that Shara and I specifically said to you, was like, budget and be careful. Try and look for stuff on Sundays instead of Friday and Saturday, because you're going to go broke. And so now you have entered that realm with us. How does it feel to spend all your money on things that you cannot use on a regular day basis?
Because it was like a never-ending squirrel moment. So everything y'all told me just gone. As soon as I got and just left it right. And yeah, it was all downhill. My poor bank account was crying that day. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I already know. And then I'm just going to skip to the part, because I know I showed some swords, because at the time I did not have a sword rack. I did show swords. Now I have a sword rack that is full, so I can throw that out there. So now I have to move my hat rack so I can fit a new sword rack, because it's con season and I like to bring out my swords during cons. And it's Demon Slayer season again in like another 2 weeks or something. So I'm going to need those swords. Oh, whoa, what just happened? Oh, sorry, something just went blank on my screen. And
listen, I just got Funko Pops. That's all I got.
All over my bed. You only got Funkos?
I just got Funkos.
You just have Funkos. You need to step up your game. Well, you got hats and stuff too, because you and I have like the same Majin hat. It's just yours is black.
I was gonna say, how many does he have? She kind of just she let us know.
So what's your favorite Funko, Cam? Did he freeze? Or did I freeze?
No, I think he froze.
Did I freeze? No.
Oh.
I mean, technically, you did.
You did.
That's hard. That's a hard choice. I'm gonna go Bakugo.
Three.
My
Top
Bakugo.
three.
Bakugo.
Bakugo.
Bakugo, Arthur, and Yusuke.
Solid. If you had to guess how many Funkos you have right now, what's the number?
Oh yeah, solid 50.
Damn.
That's not bad. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can see by this, I put as much as I could at the time on that bed, and I believe there's only 3 swords on there, and I now have 8. I know I have maybe about double the amount of hats. And I probably have about 10 more pops. And I have some jackets and stuff that I haven't worn yet because I'm going to do a video for anime merch because those are like they're custom made stuff. So you have to go to a specific place. But this is nothing. And that doesn't, like, as you can kind of see in the picture, I don't have anything on my walls. Now I have like a storm photo. I have a bunch of holographic, like 3D posters everywhere and whatnot. I got weird cosplay hats. And I think because this was our second episode, I probably only owned about 2 cosplays at the time. I know I had Ash Ketchum, which y'all have actually never seen because I did it before we started the show. And I haven't made any content in it. So for Ash Ketchum at some point. And I think I did. Honestly, that may have been it because I didn't cosplay. Like we did an episode where I talked about how I had just cosplayed Raven. And that was the first like official cosplay that I did as a cosplayer. So now I have a storage unit.
Me into this life.
This wasn't just a one-person thing. There are multiple people on here that played a part in bullying you into being
into this life.
a true weeb. So there you go. There you go. So that was our second episode. We did an episode where we did a Black Fae Day thing. I'm just gonna click it and show y'all our looks because we will have a Black Fae Day episode again this year, but we are not doing a regular episode. We are going to do a game stream for that. So you will see us in Black Fae Day cosplay, and we are going to play we're supposed to play a fantasy game. We'll see, because there's been other games that we wanted to play together that we haven't gotten to yet. So, but you will be getting more games. We've done it on Twitch, but we haven't done it for you guys on Facebook. So we're going to do a stream where y'all can watch a stream without having the Twitch. But these were our Black Fae Day looks, which we looked cute. I was mad. I missed the memo about the black wings. Like everybody was on Dark Fae time and I was not. So, but what's funny is lots of times we actually don't talk about what we're going to wear. We didn't start doing that until probably around DreamCon, where we started doing cosplays together or saying like, oh, let's dress up, let's not dress up. So this worked out. It was cute. None of these were our actual Black Fae Day looks, if I recall, right? This wasn't your actual look, Shar. You did something else, right?
Yeah. It wasn't it?
Yeah. And I know I did the Rave Fairy, so that wasn't my look. And Aisha, that was the first time. That was your like first official cosplay kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
You. Moving on up.
My bank account's still crying.
I'm sorry. No, Shar, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Do you see my algorithm on the side, girl?
Oh Lord. Oh my God. Really? That's
y'all are gonna get some. I'm saying you're gonna get some K-pop content out of us. I promise you, y'all are. 'Cause it's real. And ATEEZ was just at Coachella, so y'all go get some stuff. This was a fun episode, though. We talked about the anime lookism, which we all loved. And I need to Google and see if we're actually going to get a season 2 of that, because I know that we wanted another season of that. And it kind of worked with the Black Fade theme. And then we had watched Cosplay Melee, which was something Cam had offered up to us. And we enjoyed that as well. It was a competition show for cosplayers, which was cool. But I want to play this episode, not because of the review that was our Host Paradise review, but I want to play it because this was our very first. Oh Lord, my hair, honey. There was a lot happening this day. Let's talk about this day. Let's talk about this day. So this was the day that we had to have a talk with Miss Sunkissed Waifu, because her ass was at the beach during our show. Not only was she at the beach, at one point at the beginning of this, but because this is not even at the beach, she doesn't have a shirt on. So she's like in her bathing suit top. So like the girls are like, what's up? The wind's blowing in the background. Her internet was going in and out. And then at one point she's like, I'll be able to get on. We're about to leave in a minute. And then she turns her camera off. And then when she turns back on later, she tells us that she had gotten on a roller coaster. This was all during our show. And so there's a portion of the tier list that is just like strictly me and Shar.
Oh my God.
This is before Sunkissed Waifu was committed to Waifu Views. Clearly. She was like, I'm doing other things.
I was like, I don't want to let him down. I still want to participate. It just didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
And that was hilarious. That was hilarious. My hair, I don't know what's happening there. There was a lot happening there. Yeah. Oh, and I want to say this was the very first episode that Shar hosted.
Yeah,
the Hell's Paradise review. And then we went over the first episode of season 2 of JJK. Well, how did you feel doing the hosting for the first time? Because I know at first we were all kind of like, do we want to alternate in hosting? Are we going to? And so Aisha was like, no, I'm not going to host. Not yet. She still hasn't hosted, but if you think that she's getting away through 2024 without hosting, you crazy. So go on and get ready. Right, you over there dancing. All right, keep playing. You're going to be hosting the very next episode.
I'll take it back.
The very next episode. So what was the prep like for this particular episode for you, Shar?
It wasn't too bad because I mean I do honey and cocoa, so it was easier actually.
That's good.
No issue.
I know that I liked you hosting because you sent us kind of ahead of time what we wanted, like what you were gonna go through. You kind of gave us like an outline, so it made the conversation so much smoother instead of us just winging it, which we have a tendency to do. It's fine. But I wanted to bring this up because we did an ultimate waifu tier list. It was a very long tier list. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I am going to click on, because there was issues with this tier list. Not only did I feel a certain type of way about parts of this tier list, but I just recently rewatched the interview that we did with Uwu Poppy, and he had an issue with that particular tier list as well, on where we ranked, who was it? What's her girl's name? May May. So I wanted to see where we ranked her that night. But
Luckily get to see her body.
I'm gonna see, look, she had a whole amusement park.
Sorry, armor's not a turn on. It's not.
Not hers. Hers
I
definitely
mean, she's pretty
isn't.
in the face. I don't know her that well. So for me, she's like me.
So this was us talking about
like
Saber
BC.
from Fate. So we put her at BC, but
stop trying to do it. Shadow clone back there. See.
So clearly Cam wanted her to
be the
be.
first NC. She can be the first, okay?
Right. Go on and put. I'm sorry, Saber is C. I don't know what y'all wanted with Saber. Saber is loyal.
Thanks, Geekster. We appreciate you.
You better not be playing with me. All right. So next is Marileona.
Now y'all know I have problems with this one.
Y'all seen the crazy. Y'all know y'all like toxic females. Come on. Y'all know y'all like a little crazy.
For this hot head
She's S tier for me. So
I threw it out there real quick. She was S tier.
Love her.
Yeah, we don't have to put her in S tier.
I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A.
Damn it, Shar.
Well, look at Aisha.
You wanted her in A.
S
and I said S.
S or A.
And then it came down to freaking Aisha. And she was
cool
like, A. I was okay with that, but I wasn't okay with that, which I showed with my bias in the waifu battle ranking later on down the line.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mm-hmm.
See, Marileona does S tier. Y'all saw that comment.
Okay. It's all right. Not everybody loves the rough and tough.
She's almost there. I do love her though.
Don't do that because she's still high up there.
Yeah.
Would y'all move her? Would y'all move her to S, or would you keep her at A?
Comment. Okay. So
now that we've watched more of the seasons and the movie, you'd keep it the same.
Episode 1.
I love her, but
I'd still keep her younger without the ponytail covering half of her face.
Shar, where would you keep her?
Even with the ponytail covering her face.
Yep.
Where would you place her? You better stop. Over D.
I would put her at A as well because she'd be charging the hell out of the school. She'd be like, "Y'all gonna pay me for my work," and she'd be double charging them. And she just looks like she is definitely a dom. Like she step on people with her umbrella and stuff. Like she's an A easily.
Ain't no way she's an A with the accusations.
Not with the accusations. She definitely went down from that.
She said A too. She went A town.
Okay. Look, we're doing good.
Okay, so he was mad that we put May May in A.
I think it would have been easier to rank this way than like the blind rank for the husbandos because you didn't know who you were gonna.
So we did a lot there. I think this was where's the final? So we can see how it ended. That was our final. So is there anybody on this list we would change? I know Cam would change where we put Sakura. I know he was punching the air that night. We had her in D.
I mean,
oh yeah, I'm mad. Hinata's at a C.
Tension level Hinata's at a C is disgusting, but whatever. Sakura S tier. Put Mizuka down 1. She could be B tier. She ain't. Yeah, I mean, Revi can be up to A. Saber needs to be A. Whatever. In retrospect, James ain't gonna be perfect.
I could have put. I think I said that Saber could have been A, but Aisha didn't know anything really about Fate at the time, and then we were judging it based off of a couple of things: look, power, overall impact to the story, or whatever, or like to the MC, like different things. So that's why she got low. Like I think even girl from Chainsaw Man, we'd probably put her higher now. Makima, we put her at a C.
Y'all put
Nami, I know because you wanted her high, but to be honest, she's exactly where she needs to be. Like
no, the lies you tell.
She wears a suit and she has like cool red, yellow spiral eyes. That's about it. She's strong, but Chainsaw Man fell off season 1, so I don't know what to tell you. They should have did better.
I'm not about to play with you today. It is our WaifuVersary episode, so I'm gonna leave you alone.
Okay, I think I'm only gonna show one more episode. What episode would you say was one of your favorites, y'all? Oh no, we're gonna show 2. I'm gonna show our first party, which was Yo, yeah, we're gonna do that. The first party was the Halloween episode, which was crazy.
Didn't it go like for 4 hours? Go ahead, drink.
Oh,
Listen, some people don't like subtitles. I'm just saying.
That was the assumption game. So before we do, that was a very fun episode. We had a drinking game. You had 2 words that you could not say, which was wild and crazy, which is a very popular word for everybody that was on that show that night. Everyone participated. Everybody showed up dressed. Everybody, actually, they were waiting on us because we were the ones running behind. And it was a good show. But there was a portion in here. We also played Never Have I Ever. We played an assumption game. And I remember coming across, and I want to see if I can find it. It was... we played Never Have I Ever. Kami said something really funny. And watching Cam's response was hilarious. See if I should have marked it because I was playing it like 2 days ago because it was just that funny. If my internet don't want to be me,
something
I'm
so clean. Just like
pretty
this
sure
is not
niggas is fucking the grave of the firefly.
No, I know you. But I'm saying there's certain stuff that you just.
You pretty sure what, sir?
Because for some reason it just got really
I'm
blurry.
sure you showed her the Bankai while Ichigo was saying Bankai.
like special, like Law and Order, bro. I can't do it. I can't do Law and Order. I can't. Big deal to change.
I want to get to this one particular one.
Oh,
because we were playing it for a while.
Yo, do you regret?
Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one was gonna be problematic as possible. I don't know why it's so blurry, y'all. I'm sorry, it just did that.
It's gonna be problematic. Which change handcuffs?
This whole dialogue after this question was crazy. Never have I ever had or participated in anal.
And who, what, when?
Never have you either have or participated. So either you have hit it, you have done it to somebody, or someone's done it to you.
Are we talking about backdoor activity?
Yeah.
Backdoor activities.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, quick. All the top
are we
row
talking
got
about
in
like
real quick. Like, okay, yep.
Like, because I've definitely had my ass ate before. So, like, are we talking
Yo, there we go.
We're going with that too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I can't even call that
No
a violation.
king
How's that a violation?
That's a real shit, bro.
I can't even call that.
I don't think it's a
God damn it.
If you watch like
He came out so free with it.
Ray,
I mean,
like,
I never had a
whole dialogue.
never had a
It was hilarious.
She goes.
Did he knock over his drink?
Yeah,
he did knock over his drink.
No, they don't go up that high. They don't go up that high, yo. I got bad hip.
I ate ass, but I didn't get my ass eat. So just like, you know what I mean? So.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little backdoor play.
This is a one-way buffet over here.
That's as far as I go. I'm not judging. I'm not judging anybody else though. Whatever you're into, what you're into.
Batman.
Oh, boy.
Listen, we're not judging the action. We're judging how loosely he did it. It's just like fuck.
Oh, but then he said eating ass is fun. I feel you.
Fun?
They like fun. What do you want me to do?
Not Watson.
I mean,
just clean up afterwards.
Is eating ass fun?
You're getting wild with that one, and I know I said.
Yeah.
And I'll drink it.
I say that word a lot. That's like one of my favorite words outside of.
It's crazy, and I'm gonna drink to that for saying that. He said, ass is fun. Then he backpedals and says, to each his own. Come on.
No, you can. I don't have a problem with eating.
Just clean up afterwards. So he was all over the place with that.
No,
he was getting sloppy with it, yo.
The fact he said eating ass is fun, and then he backpedaled into to each his own. Nah.
You stand
He
on
couldn't
that.
stand on it. He
Stand
couldn't
on
stand
that.
on it.
You supposed
He
to
was like, I don't know if the ass eating hell's the one I want to die on.
You know
That's
what?
not the one he wanted to
Have
die
at
on.
it, bro.
You
There's
ever
nothing wrong with that, bro.
remember back in the day you was with your boys and just like, yo, I ain't never eating pussy. That shit dark. And then you just high fiving niggas that eat.
Well, you know, we didn't know nothing back then.
I was you were younger.
The conversation that night was crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. There was a lot of things that were happening. We made the men participate in something that we had participated in, which was really hard, which was the chubby bunny with the Halloween tongue twisters, and then the death by freaking tier list, Halloween candy tier list, which was
Death by Brat, because Lala had a whole thing.
it was a lot. It was a lot. But this was one thing I can say is if you cannot see on here, that show lasted 4 hours and 14 minutes long. I don't know what possessed us to do a show that long. But we did, and everybody stayed, and we had a full cast each time. So that was a good episode.
We got to do the Halloween Monsters FMK.
Oh gosh, that was so much.
Gotta revisit that one. If we don't do that FMK, then we have to do February's Black History Month FMK.
Oh,
Both
Lord.
are problematic. Uh-oh. Oh no!
Somebody got a
It
host.
looks like that. I want to cry.
Well, you know, Aisha talking about host, so
I know you lying.
go ahead. You got it.
Today is not the day to play with me, sir, because I ain't got the YouTube. I ain't got nothing to pull up. No.
You gotta carry the time.
That's what you're here for, sir. Thank you. Thank you for guest appearing. Appreciate you, sir.
Yo, I don't know what the hell just happened. It just kicked me out of the thing. I don't even know if y'all can hear me because my camera won't turn on.
What?
We can hear you.
There it is.
No, that's not the right camera. What in the actual? You know what? Hold on,
The blue lights are pretty, though.
child. Now y'all can't see that into my room, honey.
Okay, so we gotta figure out which FMK we want to play, though. Do we want to do
Yeah.
the monster edition that got kind of a little nasty, or do we want to do the Black History one?
Okay, y'all think on that, and I'm gonna refresh my thing again because I don't know what just happened.
Which one did you enjoy more, Shar?
They both were craziness. I would say the least problematic was the Halloween one.
Okay, that's crazy.
So you heard that, right, Ash? She said the Halloween was least problematic when it came to FMK.
Freaking big facts. To be honest, I still haven't uploaded. I don't think that FMK to the YouTube because I was uploading them after the fact, and I still don't think I uploaded that one yet. It's gonna go on there, but then I was like, well, time has passed. Do we want to be that by just dropping it on there? Like, I don't know.
I want to do another one. It's been a minute.
No, I do like the FMKs. The Halloween one was really fun. I think we could do a FMK because I don't think we ever did one, or if we did, we only did one that was like anime characters.
No. I don't think we. I think we've only done the two.
Yeah, it may have
we
been
played games, but I think the only FMK we've done were those two.
Oh, no, the real question is on the Halloween one. Which FMK to show?
Oh,
You're better off with this Halloween one.
No, we're doing the Halloween one. I'm just saying, which FMK should I start?
that shit was wild.
They were crazy. But I'm about to share.
Somebody wanted to be problematic and just pull some random shit.
Let's not act like it wasn't one of the most entertaining shows we had ever did, because it was. Okay, this was the beginning of it.
Is going to be. Actually, let's move y'all. Let's move everybody down.
Okay, come on.
Hey, friend.
What's going on? Oh,
Frankenstein, the Cenobite, and Alien. We have the Xenomorph from Alien. So you have to fuck.
So we did math that day.
1, 2, and 3. So who wants to go first with this one?
I feel like this one was probably the easiest one.
This is light work.
Light work it was.
I'll do it. Really okay, so first off, we're killing off the alien. I don't get down like that. As far as marrying and I would marry Frankenstein's monster and then fuck on Pinhead. I can only pray that his you know what isn't pins as well.
You know what? I'm sure there's some crazy fanfic out there that has the answer to that question. I'm gonna go down that dark road later tonight and find out.
I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight because I forgot tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight.
Kill the alien, marry Frankenstein, and F the Cenobite. And
he fails me.
What about you, Shar?
Yeah, I think it's in order. I'd marry Frankenstein, fuck Metal, and kill Alien.
I agree. This is exactly how I would do. I could switch up Frankie and the Cenobite depending on my mood.
On my mood?
I just feel like Frankenstein, the monster, is typically sweet at heart. Like he's a kind-hearted person. He definitely got spiked on. Yeah. But you know what? I love a good kink. You feel me? So who knows? That may be a thing.
Oh,
okay.
Ew.
Let me know.
We talked about that.
So that was easy. Whoa.
Ew.
From the Slipknot movie. Modor from The Ritual and Imhotep from The Mummy. Where we going?
You know what? That one's kind of easy.
6 months later, have I changed my mind?
Let me know. Let's see if it's easy.
No, I'm still marrying Frankie. I'm still gonna marry Frankenstein.
I'm killing off, and oh boy, I'm fucking with because that mouth game is probably crazy.
Nah, the mouth game that's probably crazy is the one that's missing to have her mouth. She's probably the one with the craziest mouth game, honestly.
But it's only halfway. His is all. She got her limitations.
Hey, her tongue, it looked like her tongue still worked.
So I went,
kind of like dry mouth. It's always open? Nah,
I'm just trying to.
The fact that we had very specific reasons why we made the choices that we made. Like we had really thought about it.
Girl, mouth juice. See?
Char was like, that's great mouth.
I'd rather have a whole mouth than half of one.
If you were a man, fuck 1, kill 2, marry 3.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Nah,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because have y'all seen how Imhotep simps for Knocks on the Moon? I'm marrying him. I'm fucking Slipmouth and I'm killing off Modor.
Girl, that is ancient Egyptian pain right there. You are passing up on secrets.
Hey, but I can sleep with my man if I want to.
This was a huge debate too on if we could sleep with the husband or not, like the one that we chose to marry.
Oh well. Well then, if I can't do both, then I switch those two. Yeah, because his ass.
I have this shit.
Evil.
I'm gonna skip this one, and I'm gonna pull up the one that Keem is specifically talking about.
touch me, don't
because
kiss
that
me,
one
don't
was
touch me. No.
yeah.
Is that what I think it is on the end?
Is that a booty face?
But it has legs attached. Translation, booty
That
face
is a
and
booty
booty.
face.
That is a booty
Or a
face.
face booty.
Not a face booty. That is a horrible combo.
Okay,
What
so
is
y'all.
wrong with you?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all where that comes from. So there's this movie called The Society, and these things are called like the socialites.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through the explanation because it's not needed.
In this movie, reading now they can like combine. Now they can combine their body parts and stuff and melt into like one big form. So they can do all these crazy things. So they look like normal people sometimes, but then other times they can do weird stuff like this.
Wait, I just need. Does he like poop out of his mouth?
I'll tell you something. I don't know the answer to that.
I'm not seeing
someone finished it on booty face. Let me tell you something. You're going with the chatterer in the middle because that's terrifying as well.
I say something really out of pocket.
I'll keep it simple. I will marry the leprechaun, fuck old boy in the middle.
She does
old
ask
boy
the
at
necessary
end gotta get
questions.
off. I don't care what circumstances are behind it. There's no sitting butt to butt. There's no kissing that thing. No, you gotta off it. There is nothing that can make me okay with the guy at the end that got legs. It's not even just an ass face. He got legs.
Be honest, and this okay. So I'm hoping none of my family members are watching this. But as y'all know, I'm pan, so I get down with the get down, and I've done some things, and I would totally strap that man's face.
You don't know where that mouth is. Don't cover your face now. Let the world
I said
see
strap. I didn't say nothing else. That don't have to come in contact with me.
What in the world?
You gotta live with this. No.
The
There's
center is
probably no gag
terrifying.
reflex. No.
The center is terrifying. I don't know, y'all.
You not wrong. Paper bag him and ride it until the sun comes up. Period.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. He do got a little body.
Oh wow.
Char, what you doing?
Wild ass comments.
I've been scared of leprechauns since I was a kid, so but he got money, so I'm a fuck him.
Oh Lord.
I'm a married middle, and I'm sorry to the leg booty man. There you go.
The leg booty man. Some of these got really wild.
As
So
much
we had
as
that
I
one, which
hate
was
spiders,
crazy.
I don't trust the thing in the center at all. So that gotta go. Even though I don't want to live the rest of my life with a spider. You know, there's something kind of kinky about something slimy like that. You better gather up all your inner kink. See, you gotta gather up your inner kink, man. But still, like
crazy. Like what is this? What I don't know what possessed.
Creepers. The only benefit of
here's the man, since y'all love bringing that up.
Yeah, because
we just talked about that on the round table.
This rough terrifying.
We just talked about that on the round table this week.
And we got Gilman from Creature from the Black Lagoon.
And then
Nosferatu. You already know. Y'all thought I was gonna give y'all a fine Dracula? Ain't no way.
It's okay. I'll still ride into the sunset.
That would have been too easy.
See, people think I got unhinged when I got blonde hair.
So who wants to go first?
That's not the case.
No, you've always been.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck Gilman, marry Nosferatu, and kill the thing.
And I said it like easy too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first off, Gilman, that just seems like that is an experience that I am not against testing out.
Man, we're gonna have a deep conversation when this is over.
The first one is The Thing, the thing in the movie, The Thing. So it can like shapeshift into different people, but then it turns into that thing. So it's cool at first. See, marrying Nosferatu is the way to go. I told you. Okay.
Ride him into eternity. Nope. I can't do bestiality. I can't.
Wait.
Don't let this man fool you.
Did you just say that you're riding that thing? How did you say that?
I am not. I'm riding Nosferatu into the sunset or sunrise, however you want to think about it.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had issues for a very long time. Yeah, so I married this thing up here, and Jesus Christ, ma'am, why?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Is this weird?
Because
it was Halloween.
The only benefit of doing anything aside from killing the thing
was Halloween.
is you can do something with it before it turns into that.
We're
Because
totally going to do this
so
again.
it does turn into human people or whatever, but it's always going to eventually turn into its original form, which is that.
Mm-mm.
Well, something like that, because it looks like
Definitely
that
not
depending
doing
on
that.
who it's taking on. So yeah, that one gotta die.
And we will ride off into the sunrise together. Now, will he survive? That's on him to figure out. But that's the plan.
The creature from the Black Lagoon has no dick. Have you seen The Shape of Water? Because The Shape of Water and the creature from the Black Lagoon are different.
But what she was saying, because I read it wrong,
that and
we was on the same page.
I don't have to. Hey, there are multiple ways to have sex. It doesn't.
I know you weren't talking about one of them web claws up there.
No gills like.
Are you gonna scissor his gill, man? Like, no, you cannot ride this man's gills.
Well, I can marry Gilman and sleep with Nosferatu. I can switch it up. It don't matter to me.
So bad.
They're both
ridiculous.
Bad.
But
I just feel like the fish man probably knows some things.
Wow.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you.
You never know.
Yeah, here I am to this day. We're still playing.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Yes, they are different, but it would make sense. Remember what she said then. Marrying Vamp.
I wonder what Shar said on
I'm
this.
talking what I said. Nah, I said the only benefit it turns into that. So don't put that on.
Yeah, because people was trying to push that on me after that.
This is a show. In terms of like
I wanted to see what
someone said something about writing that thing. That was just because I was so
come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, y'all, that's the end of that. That is the end of this. So y'all can take a deep breath.
First.
Hallelujah.
That was our last one.
I wanted to know what her answer was, but I think she went first.
So much
debauchery. Yeah, so that was kind of the point. And first off, let me remind y'all, because y'all don't remember this, but the fuck, marry, kill, I'ma stick beside him was Char's idea, not mine. That was her idea. I just picked the creatures. That was not my.
It wasn't. You throw her under the bus, though.
No, I didn't even realize that she had left because I keep going back and forth from the two screens. But no, because he said debauchery. It is debauchery, but I didn't come up with that idea.
No. You may not have come up with the idea. You chose the people who
exactly. See
what the theme is: monsters and creatures. It was monsters and creatures. Give me some monsters and creatures that wouldn't have still been like cringy as hell or debaucherous as fuck. Like, if you can, we'll do it again this Halloween. Find me some different creatures, and I guarantee you're going to still be sweating bullets when we play that game. See, we're gonna do it again, and I'm gonna find completely different creatures, and I'm gonna see what y'all gotta say. I'm gonna see how y'all feel. But see, at least y'all have gotten it over with. This was definitely, it was one of our, on Facebook, it was our most viewed, one of our most viewed shows and our most interactive show. Everybody was commenting throughout the episode. That was a hilarious freaking episode. And that is, it just reminded me of why I love spooky season, because that was a good episode. We did a couple of other things throughout the time. We did a interview with Poppy, which 760 that Shar hosted. So I'm just gonna click on it so y'all can see it because it looks great. But I'm not gonna play it because if you want to check it out, then you should go to our YouTube page because it is up now.
That you saw through growing that quickly.
But we were there.
Did it help you become a little less introverted?
He gave us a great interview. He told us about his journey as a cosplayer, and we made him do some blind ranking. So then he got to feel how hard it is. And we played a couple of games. It was a great episode as well. We had a lot of Halloween stuff. We did a whole week of Halloween. And you know what? I'm gonna show one more episode. A piece of one. It's gonna be here's our DreamCon. Yo, road to DreamCon. If you don't know where all the waifus will be at DreamCon this year. And we did do an episode on DreamCon this past year. And check that out, you know. We had a lot of shit to say, and I do mean a lot to say, not about the con itself, about the cancel DreamCon movement that was going on around that time.
Oh, Jesus.
But this thing right here, the Christmas episode where we did all of this, we did a full tier list of Christmas movies. There was a lot of stress here, in particular, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And as you can hear, she still feels like it is trash. She still feels like it's trash, but it with me.
It
and then y'all
definitely
talking about then
Frosty.
It's better than Frosty. Fact, it is still very reminiscent of the real world where that's why I moved too far. It's
no, you can't. You just went.
Okay, as to how creepy it was when I was growing up, or maybe I thought it was creepy and then it went away. But then watching it again as an adult, I was like, I'm really not a fan. The only thing that I feel like that celebrity
very few.
Okay, because I wanted to get to Shar's part. So where are you putting it?
I'd give it a very low C.
Oh my god! What?
I don't.
What's the girl's name? Oh my god!
The cartoon was better. The cartoon Rudolph was better to me.
There's no coming back from that.
Had better voice actors. Rudolph's voice was irksome. I'm just saying.
Now, is that your opinion from when you were a child or your opinion as an adult?
Now, his voice is irksome.
You know what? Let me just put all of our faces back up here so y'all can see
his voice.
How we looking at her.
I said what I said.
Not the animation. Nope.
Damn.
Look, she's gonna say something funny.
I will not apologize.
And as you can see, she said what she said.
I mean, at least she stuck her
like
guns
it.
on that, so it is what it is.
Story, I didn't like the way they treated him. I didn't like the art style.
No, I didn't like the way they treated him. And as I was rewatching it, I was like, A, it's giving racism.
There you go.
It was so much. And then it was crazy because then I realized that the little elf that's blonde with no ears, I was like, this is Will Ferrell. I was like, this is a little white boy who kidnapped this little white boy and brought him to the North Pole and made him
He
believe
wanted to
that
be
he
a
was an elf.
dentist.
He wanted to be a dentist. He was a white collar white boy too. So just FYI, this part of the show, just Rudolph alone, I think the conversation went for about 20 minutes. Like a week ago. It is recorded on my Chard telling us why she didn't like it. There's like a scene where all of the deer are like outside. They're like in gym class. And like the gym coach deer, he has on like a hat and a whistle around his neck. I'm like, ridiculous. Who came up with this? And then there's like other reindeer. One of the reindeer has like, I don't remember if it's red hair. It's some type of colored hair like sticking out and stuff. And I was just like, so we're judging the boy with the red nose, but you got like fiery red hair. Right. I was like, this don't make sense.
See, look, you help in my case.
But I'm also older now. It's
still, you just went in, ma'am. You went on.
No. When we started this conversation, I said rewatching it as an adult is wild. Like rewatching it and actually paying attention. Because remember, for years, I've only been sober for 2 years, ma'am. So every Christmas, I was not watching it sober and clear-minded. I was just enjoying it, living the life, probably sipping on some spiked cider or whatever, a little hot toddy. And I just keep telling on myself. Sit there and clearly process it, and I'm like, there's so many weird things in this movie. But it's still a classic. I'm still gonna watch it every year. But I'm just gonna judge it. Yeah, but it's still great. I'm just gonna judge it. For me. She's like, it's still like his own parents, the minute they came out, were trying to hide his nose. Like your own parents didn't even accept you. Your own parents didn't accept you. But it's still a great movie, and it's still S2 for me.
Tell me the good.
The underdog story that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes,
that
underdog.
Because first off,
taken advantage of. They only want you when they need something from you.
So look at it. Oh my God.
Something from you.
Oh my God. She is trying to villainize a children's Christmas movie.
It was villainous by itself. I just pointed it out.
I can't even debate what she just said. You see, I said I can't even hold you. I can't even debate with what she just said because it's true.
It's detrimental to the well-being.
Oh my God! Now she's just an educated villain. That's all that is.
Hey, those are the best.
Not an educated villain.
She's an educated villain.
Usually they are.
No,
highly intelligent.
Yeah, look at Dr. Doom.
And Rudolph was not it.
The way she's. I still can't get.
And this went on for a long time. I'm not. Like it probably went on to about what year?
Well, y'all see what I went through. They ripped Rudolph a new one, and I'm sitting there by myself, like Christmas has been ruined. Like, come on now.
Like, how dare you? It was all facts.
Everything you said made sense. Like, I'm not gonna hold you on. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing about that. And I get the issue with claymation because we talked about it then, but still, it's still a personal fan favorite. It still is.
She said, "Fuck all that." Look at her face.
We did a lot of different things. We've had a bunch of different episodes. We probably have about 50 episodes now altogether, honestly, if not more, because there's some videos that we haven't uploaded to the YouTube, but the majority of them are there. So if you ever want to check it out, you can find us at Waifu Views on YouTube. That's where our YouTube page is. You can also find us at Waifu Views on all the other platforms that we have, which is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We have a Discord, which at some point we will use more.
They will use
we will use it more.
Put stuff in there.
But you're right. I'm sorry. I will put something in it tonight. How about that? But so we've looked at a couple of different episodes that we've had over the years. Some that are more, I'm not going to say entertaining, more unhinged than others.
Absolutely.
Some that are like straight facts. We've reviewed a lot of anime on this journey. Like, how does it feel to be here 1 year later? everybody? Like, actually, you know what? Before we answer, I want to ask Cam, now that you're not as active with Waifu Views and like, you know, our topics and the setup and all that stuff like that, how do you feel about where Waifu Views is today compared to when we first started a year ago?
What was the question?
Yeah.
I said, based on, I said, now that you're not as involved with Waifu Views as you was in the beginning with like choosing our topics and the production quality and all that stuff like that, how do you feel about Waifu Views today compared to when we started? Like the growth, the journey, are you proud of the show? Are there other things that you want to see out of us? Like, where's your head at when it comes to what we've done with Waifu Views in the past year?
I mean, I'm proud y'all made it this far. Yeah, I mean, y'all could have just up and said, whatever, it's over. I don't feel like doing this, but y'all stuck it out for a year. But, yeah. So, I mean, just hanging in there, there's always room for improvement and stuff like that. And there's always room for advancement that you want to see for yourself and everybody around you and your co-hosts. And it can only go up from there, obviously. So it's just like more interviews and stuff come out, more ideas that you want to include. And, you know, today marks year one. Let's see, we get to year two.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Year two. All right, ladies, how do y'all feel? You can answer the same question. You can go first. I think she's frozen.
Oh, god damn it. Technical difficulty cop out. So just kidding, Char, love you. I think we have come a long way. Because before we'd be ready to get a show. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do it, but I'm just like, I don't know how to feel. I'm nervous. Oh, that's out the window. Now it's just like, okay, let's hop on. Now, as far as hosting, y'all still got it. We'll see how that works out. But as far as just running the show, I have fun with it. I love you, ladies. You and I have created a special bond over the year. So, again, we'll just see where it goes from here.
Yeah. For me, I love the growth. I agree with you. There were times that I was just like, it's Sunday. Because, you know, you get all excited about it and stuff. And then you realize that it does take a lot of work and a lot of time and effort. It's not like, you know, we can just get on here and just shoot the shit. You know, we wanted to give detailed reviews. We wanted to play some games and have it be fun and interesting, but we're still women, so we like to be cute and cosplay and be a little eye candy for all the nerds out there and stuff. So there was a lot that goes into it, not just, you know, creating flyers and creating social media pages, extra content that's outside of the show that we've all been trying to do more of, while all building our own platforms and having like our own individual growth. You know, like we're content creators in our own right, cosplaying, going to cons, and while still having like a typical life where we have 9-to-5s, we have families that we take care of and whatnot, where we're almost all on other shows as well. As most people know, I'm on Wednesdays, the Blur Cartels Roundtable. I am on Casual Conversations on Overall 99 Media. Every now and again, we hop on Make It Make Sense through the Overall 99 and stuff like that. Well, the Make It Make Sense podcast. Sometimes we're on Welcome to Hollywood through the Blurred Cartels. Sometimes we're on What It Sound Like. You know, there's just so much. And I'm glad that not only were this group of ladies was here to do it together and build our personal bond as well as our professional bond, but I feel like now we all just kind of have like a close-knit space. Like, you know, we have a Blur chat that we just do Oh, sorry. It is now called Keep It 99, not Overall 99. They just changed the name. And thank you. We're glad that you let us come and raid your shit because we enjoy that. But yeah, what's funny is when I was looking at the very first episode, I could tell that I was reading, like I'd made a script. And so I was like looking to the side to remember like what to say and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. Everything is a lot like very off the cuff. And which is why sometimes you get very unhinged responses from us because we don't like we've planned what we're talking about, but that's about it. So that's why you get some of the responses that you get out of us. But I'm glad that we've made it a year. I know that we're going to continue to do more. I'm going to be with Shar next month at MomoCon. So you can look out for us two at MomoCon. I'm trying to get Sunkissed Waifu there. I'm going to see what I can do to get Sunkissed Waifu there. But I'm also going to be at BlurredCon this year with the Blurred Cartel. And all of the waifus will be at DreamCon this year. So you will see group cosplays. Where y'all vlogging. Yes, we're going to vlog. We're going to go live on TikTok and stuff. Help my co-host get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, please. At Sunkissed_waifu, at Ashar of Honey, because we want to go live with you guys while we're at DreamCon. And right now they can go live, but you won't be able to see their beautiful faces. And I already know that y'all want to see that. So be sure to follow them on TikTok so we can get those numbers up. But if you need a camera, I got y'all. I got like 5 of them. I'm a message you. I'm a message you because we definitely need that. Definitely need that. So Shar's back just in time because I basically answered the same question that Cam answered and Aisha answered. We wanted to know how you feel with the Waifu Views now today compared to episode 1 and all of that. I did explain to them that I'm going to see you at MomoCon, that they're going to see all of us at DreamCon and stuff. So just let us know where your head's at in year 1 of Waifu Views.
I kind of missed some of that, but I'm gonna say I don't know, just growing and developing our talents and skills. That's all. Right now. My phone's about to die again.
Do you love us?
Sorry.
Do you love us? Yeah, we're about to get off. Do you love us? Because we love you.
Always.
We were just saying how we have a close bond now.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Well, this is year 1. I assure you, you're going to get so much more from us. We have taken breaks recently. I think all of us were just genuinely tired from spooky season, and we'd been trying to hold on with you guys through the months. But this past month, we were just like, okay, like we need a moment. But we will be back on our regular Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Each week, we have a lot of stuff planned for you guys. Within the next week, I will drop little clips from different videos of like the best of each of the waifus from the show. And we're going to give you guys more group cosplays, and we're going to participate. We're going to give you game streams. Like I said, we're doing one for Black Friday, which is in about 2 weeks or a week or 2 weeks. So we're going to give you that. And you can find us at the different conventions. Like I said, MomoCon, BlurredCon, DreamCon. Those are the next 3 that are on at least one of the people on this panel's list. So be sure to look out for us. Everybody, let them know who you are. Let's start with Cam. Everybody, let them know who you are, where they can find you, what you got going on, and we'll get up out of here.
Made Spider Cam, Bill on the Blur Cartel. Just find us anywhere. The Blur Cartel is Facebook, IG, Twitter, TikTok. And got a special roundtable episode tomorrow, 7 p.m. So we're going to do that. And I think a 3-episode rule, Kaiju number 8. And then I think we're going to run that to maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. And then
I was watching that today.
Regular roundtable on Wednesday still. And, Friday night you're on Friday. So watch all the shows we do have what it sounds like.
Anime Court.
Anime Court will be back. So we just need to we're getting an editor down to get it more professional.
Official.
So, yeah, Anime Court will be back. So
who's up next?
I'll knock it out the park. Well, not out the park. I'll just go up next. So on Facebook, it would be Aisha Morgan. Everywhere else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, that thing formerly known as Twitter, it is Sunkissed_waifu. Yes. And you can catch me, what will be starting up again every Sunday with these two beautiful women for Waifu Views, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I can't wait to get back into it. Even though cosplaying is draining my pockets, I'm still excited.
Let me tell you. Shar, you there?
Got it. I'm Honey Shar. You can find me at a Shar Honey on all platforms. That is Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. You can catch me gaming or on TikTok. And yeah, that's a Shar of Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter.
And once again, I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. Basically, every platform that they just mentioned, I'm on there as well as Ebony_Moonbeam. And you can also find me Wednesdays. Well, you'll see me tomorrow on the special episode of Roundtable. You'll see me Wednesday, the Blur Cartels Roundtable. Their normal episode, you are going to see me on Casual Conversations right after that on Wednesdays at Keep It 99 Media channel, because now it's not overall 99. And then again here on Sunday, I don't have off the top of my head what the topic is, but it's going to be good because we have planned out all of our episodes through to DreamCon. So we're going to get a lot of good stuff from us. So thank you for joining us once again. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching our 1-year anniversary show. And we're just going to keep getting better for you guys. So be sure to stay tuned.